field.
Yeah.
Well done.
Direct your attention over there.
No, flip your.
Wait, you want my? Oh, you want my Captain America face or
Yeah, definitely.
Just the
awesome.
stuff that you guys have. And your pin, what does it say? 5 years?
5 years?
Oh,
She'll be back with her card.
How long have you been in CHOP?
So my name's Caitlin Novelli. I'm one of our child life specialists here at CHOP, and I have been at CHOP for 5.5 years now. So my role as a child life specialist really is to make children as comfortable as they possibly can be in the hospital, and we do that through a wide variety of outlets. So first and foremost, kids are really coming into the hospital typically without a lot of exposure to hospital medical procedures or equipment, and my first and foremost job is really just to make them feel comfortable with that. So I can bring in actual medical equipment, I can show them pictures of different tests or procedures that they'll go to, and just kind of help with that exposure and the familiarization. We also help kids feel comfortable just through play, bringing in everyday normal activities that they would see at home, Connect 4 or Play-Doh, and really just trying to make this environment a lot less stressful and a lot more fun.
I'm Hope Hefner. I'm one of the creative arts therapists. I am also a licensed professional counselor with the state of Pennsylvania. So art therapy is a mental health profession. Basically, it's taking the best aspects of psychology counseling and the best aspects of making art and putting them together to make a really accessible opportunity for people to process what's going on for them.
I think one of the really cool things about child life is we are able to sometimes see the impact that we're making. For instance, I work with a lot of new patients who are new onset diabetics. So when our kids are diagnosed with diabetes, they're here in the hospital for 3 days, and it's the first time that they're seeing needles and getting daily injections several times a day. But in working with them for those 3 days and just normalizing the needles, doing needle play with them and allowing them to have hands-on experience and actually giving the needle to a doll or something really just helps them to be more comfortable. And one of the tools that we use here is called a patient puppet, and it helps to make children familiar with medical environment. So it's just a fun and easy way that I can explain different procedures to kids.
I push around this big giant cart full of art supplies, so that's pretty cool. And people see my cart and they're like, oh, the fun cart, like we're gonna have fun today. And I like to tell people we try our best to have fun in really tough situations, and I think making a big colorful mess sometimes is a great way to do that. I think that we have a very special role in that I don't have to bring in any medicine. I don't have to have an agenda. So there's this one particular patient who was 8 when we met, and he really loved cats. So we made this diorama of a house with cats, and that led to another diorama of the hospital, and he made instead of then the Children's Hospital of Philadelphia, he made the Cat Hospital of Philadelphia to behaviorally kind of calm himself and be present and be really imaginative and be a kid, which I think is really hard to do when you're stuck to a chair with a whole bunch of medical things going on around you. Shows art therapy can look really silly or it can look really serious and profound, but it's all very meaningful.
So, what do you love most about your position, would you say?
Everything. No, I really think child life is a really unique job to have, because in such a stressful environment, we get to be, along with our creative arts therapists and different programs, we really get to be someone who can bring smiles and joy. And I feel very privileged that we get to be there to, even if make it better for 5 minutes, we have that opportunity to do that for them.
Being here at the hospital is hard. So I'm really trying to focus in on those kids who are maybe struggling behaviorally or emotionally and need that extra layer, like a wonderful onion, of support. And so I think maybe we just need to sit in silence and rip some paper up and then shove it in a big box and wrap it in duct tape and chuck it against the couch. That's okay. Maybe we need to make a collage because we're developmentally maybe falling a little bit behind. We're 2.5 and we're not getting the socialization that we normally would. So
So I think things like HootaThon, other dance marathons, first and foremost, they raise awareness, which is something we really need just to kind of what child life is in general. Our department is run primarily off of donations, so things you see in this playroom, we're also able to fund positions within our department and also run large special events sometimes throughout the year.
as a therapist, typically if I worked in a hospital, I'd have to be billable. So I'd have this like objective treatment plan I'd have to meet every time, and it would be this crazy insurance process. And we don't have that here because of the generosity of people in the community. We actually get to go around and see any family that we feel like is in need. The Child Life and Creative Arts, I think we try and do a really good job. We try our best to offer as much normalcy as can happen in a hospital, no matter what's going on for them. And I appreciate you guys donating and helping us in that, so that's cool.